Hello everyone, my name is Radio Mike, this is the Inside of My Mind, and after my last video where I did my predictions on who I thought was going to get in to the DLC Fighter Pass, I wanted to do another video that was just pretty much dream picks for the DLC Fighter Pass, or just dream picks to get into Smash at all, because I guess I don't see any of the characters that I'm going to talk about in this video getting into the game, but they would really be dreams if they did get in. But a lot of them, well, some of them are highly, highly unlikely to even be thought about getting in. That being said, I just thought it would be fun to talk about characters that I would really love to get in. And I should preface this by saying that up until this game, my dream pick would have been Banjo and Kazooie, and they've now gotten into the game. So some part of me is thinking like anyone could get in, but I think that's within reason, and a lot of these characters just aren't going to get in, but I just, again, thought it would be fun to talk about them. I also would have had King K. Rool on my dream picks, and I think I can't really complain about the roster. I got two characters that I never thought would get in, K. Rool and Banjo, and I'm really, really happy about that, and I want as many people to be pleased by this roster as possible, so I would be pretty content with any character that got in. The only characters that I'm still pissed off about are Byleth because he sucks and shouldn't be in the game, and Dark Pit because he sucks and shouldn't be in the game. So, enjoy watching. While we've got you, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to build a subscriber base. We're doing a bunch of videos like this. And yeah, these are 5 characters that would be absolute dreams to get in to Smash Ultimate. So first up, if we're going with a Nintendo pick, I would be over the moon to see Dixie Kong from the Donkey Kong series get into this game. I just think she would be such an original fighter in every way, and it would be amazing for her to get in. I guess it made more sense in this game to put K. Rool in, so there was like a villain representative from Donkey Kong in Super Smash Bros. But I still think out of both K. Rool and Dixie, I would probably prefer Dixie, and I would love for her to get in, but I think her chances have gone out the window with K. Rool. Dixie would just have such a unique moveset with her hair and like her hair spin and all of those kinds of things. A lot of people were saying she should be an Echo fighter of Diddy Kong, but I just think that would be completely ridiculous and wouldn't work at all. She's so unique as a fighter, and that was part of the fun of the second Donkey Kong Country game. Like, Dixie and Diddy played differently in that game, just like Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong played differently in Donkey Kong Country. It would make no sense for them to be an Echo, in my opinion, and she deserves her own original slot. And she could implement the hair. Like, I would love for her double jump to trigger the floating thing with the hair, the spinning thing, and you could sort of like how Peach floats, you could float across the stage with the hair, smash attacks with the hair. I think Dixie has a lot of character, and she could be a really good female rep for the Donkey Kong franchise, because I don't particularly enjoy the way Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong are represented in this game as it is. Like, Donkey Kong in Super Smash Bros. Is this really just like a gorilla, an angry gorilla, but Donkey Kong in his own series was never like that. Like, he was always like this goofy kind of cool ape who, well, I don't know, like he had a lot of personality in his main games, but in Smash they seem to have taken that out and just turned him into a gorilla. And yeah, I just think Dixie would be a really refreshing character to put in, and I'd love to see her in the game. Second up, we're going to a third party that's already represented twice in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with Cloud and Hero. I think Sora from Kingdom Hearts would probably be the absolute pinnacle of characters for me that could get in now. Like, Banjo, if Banjo was a dream that was too far away and he got in, Sora would definitely solidify this roster as the absolute dream roster for me. I think Sora is this iconic gaming character now. He's appeared in so many games across so many platforms, and he's just got such an incredible potential for a moveset in this game. I don't know where they would even start with this, because you could draw from Kingdom Hearts 1, where it would just be like the basic Keyblade attacks, maybe the Strike Raid, some magic, and all of the stuff you can do in that. Or you could draw from Kingdom Hearts 2 and try and implement the drive forms, which I think would be awesome as well. Or even Kingdom Hearts 3 with the attraction flows and other magic spells. So there's so much to draw from. Even like Chain of Memories with the card-based gameplay. Like, all these things could be implemented into his moveset in some way. I don't see the chain of memory stuff happening, but I just think he has such a wide move pool. He's such an identifiable character. A lot of people say he can't get in because of Disney, but I'm pretty sure a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber, HMK, said something at a conference to a Disney rep about this, and they said that they asked if fans would be happy with that. I don't know if Disney is the reason Sora's not going to get in. I don't know why I don't think Sora's going to get in. I don't think it's Disney related. I think Disney would be okay with it. It just helps them sell that character. Like, there's a massive commercial interest for Disney. It just shows people the Kingdom Hearts franchise, which they may not be familiar with, and that's a great way to get a character out there. I just don't know. I have this weird hunch he's not going to get in. If he did get in, I definitely don't see anything like Disney-themed spirits or Disney-themed like Donald and Goofy appearing in his final Smash or anything like that. I really don't see that happening. One, because I don't think Disney would want that, and two, because I don't think Sakurai would allow non-game characters to be in the game, even if it's just as a spirit or a final Smash. I think that we will get only original KH characters as spirits, so you'll get like a Riku spirit and a Kairi spirit and an Organization 13 spirit, like all these spirits, but we won't see any Disney characters. I think Sora would be an absolute dream. My fingers are crossed, but my hopes are low. Moving on to my third one, and I guess these first three are like in the realm of possibility, despite the fact that it's most likely they won't get in, but the last two are definite no's. This character, I think, won't get in, and it is Spyro the Dragon. If you've watched any of my other videos, I seriously believe that Crash Bandicoot is going to get into this game, and because of that, I don't think Spyro would get in. I just think it's either Crash or Spyro, and I think Crash is just the more identifiable character or the more popular character at this point, just by a small margin. Spyro would be awesome though. I would love to see another quadrupedal character like Ivysaur or Duck Hunt in this game, and I just think Spyro could play really well. He's got the charge, he's got the fire breath, he can glide through the air. I think all of those things would be a really cool part of his moveset. And yeah, I think there's a lot of source material you can draw from with Spyro. I think he's got a lot of personality. He fits with the aesthetic of Smash Bros. A lot with his cartooniness. And yeah, I really would love for Spyro to get in, particularly with the Reignited trilogy, which was really popular. But again, all of these reasons to me, like moveset, you know, reinvigorated popularity, fitting in with the aesthetic, all of them are also applicable to Crash, and I think that Crash would get in over Spyro. But it would be an absolute dream to see Spyro in the game. He's such an iconic character of the PlayStation gaming era, and it would just be awesome to see him get in. Okay, so as I said, these last two characters are not going to get into the game, but they would be just total dreams if they did, and this isn't going to happen. I get it. No one get angry at me for this. It's just dream characters for me, and one character that would be an absolute dream would be Gengar from Pokemon. I think there is a possibility we get another Pokemon rep in the second Fighter Pass, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Again, I didn't put it in my predictions, but at this stage, it's likely going to be Rillaboom or Urshifu, the new legendary and the grass starter from Sword and Shield. That's what I personally think. I would love for Gengar to get in. I just think he's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. He is just so iconic as a Pokemon. His moveset potential could be absolutely awesome. I can just see like heaps of awesome stuff happening with a ghost type Pokemon who can maybe like, I can picture him like maybe his down special is he actually falls into the stage and you can move like in the ground of the stage and pop up. Sort of like Greninja's side special with the shadow. Like I can see that kind of happening, and maybe even like you can activate something like one of his specials makes him totally like gas. Like in the anime you see like characters try to hit Gengar but they can't because they go straight through him like a ghost. That would be cool as well. Even using like Hypnosis or Dream Eater as a setup, sort of like how Jigglypuff used sing and rest. That would be cool. I just think Gengar has so much potential to be an awesome fighter in this game. He was in Pokken Fighters, which I didn't play much of, but I think that game is visually really cool in the way it sort of depicts the Pokemon. But yeah, Gengar would be such a cool character to have in this game, and I don't see anyone really talking about him, probably because he's not a realistic prediction. He won't get in, which is an absolute shame, but I think Gengar would be a really cool Pokemon to have in this game. Okay, so finally, and just remember, these are my dream predictions. This isn't going to happen. I know that. I've accepted it. I know this is outlandish, but if we're talking dream characters for me, and we're talking the PlayStation era, obviously I think Crash is going to get in. Spyro would be great. Sora would be great. They all represent PlayStation very heavily. But if there's two characters that I spent a lot of time playing their games as a kid and really, really loved and still love to this day, it would be Ratchet and Clank. I seriously doubt, well, I know that this is not going to happen. And they are definitely PlayStation exclusive characters, but wow, it would be a dream come true if these characters got into Smash. And if you've ever played any of the games, which are great, by the way, and you should check them out, you'd know that they just have such an immense library of wacky weapons to choose from, and just the wrench that they use and all the different guns. Like, they've got bombs, like blasters, rifles, and even, like, you know, the Groovometer, which makes enemies dance, or the Sheepinator, which turns them into sheep. All of that would be really, really cool in Smash if they could make a coherent moveset out of it. Obviously, he appeared in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, and I thought the moveset in that was pretty good. It showcased a lot of the weapons in the game. And yeah, I just think if they had to do a PlayStation rep, it would be awesome to get Ratchet and Clank. Again, I know it's not going to happen, but I just wanted to talk about my dream roster. So those are 5 characters that would be an absolute dream for me to get into Smash. I don't think any of those characters are going to get into the game, but it would be an absolute dream if they did. Let me know in the comments what you think and who you would like as a dream character. I think the only rule is they have to have appeared in a video game in the past. It can't be Goku or like Naruto or whoever people want to get in, Spider-Man. They have to have appeared in a game. They have to originate in a game. Let me know who you would choose as your dream character below. Subscribe to my channel. I'm doing more and more videos. I'm trying to get as much content out there as well. Listen to my podcast, 20th Century Boy. I talk about pop culture, movies, music, games, TV. I do comedy. I work in radio as my day job, so I talk a lot about that as well. And check out my band, Release the Sounds. We do punk comedy music. You can listen on Spotify, share it with your friends. I know you'll love it. And other than that, yeah, like this video, subscribe, share it with your friends if you liked it. I don't know. My name's been Radio Mike. This has been The Inside of My Mind. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe in these times.
You were a puppet this whole time, you were attached to string. You were a puppet this whole time. I think back to the meal we ate, I really should have noticed then. You were spilling food.